Hi, I'm Alex who makes potions. Don't talk about potions today. Tell me something about a potion. Because of our potion, mainly suitable for the refining part of minerals. So it's mining. We'll often use one thing: detonators and explosives. So what about this issue? So let's talk about detonators. The first is the development of detonators. What about detonators? From the mid-19th century, it entered the early days. Mercury fulminate was used to detonate nitroglycerin explosives. This form entered the second stage of improvement. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, at that time, explosives had further developed. Ammonium nitrate explosive evolved. This stage, explosive detonators can be widely used in engineering and mining. There are also military and other fields. What about the third stage? It was in the middle of the 20th century. What about the development of detonators? It's been modernized. Start using electric current. Its material is more stable. This detonator. Start with potassium chlorate and barium nitrate as a basic chemical substance. The current fourth generation, intelligent and multifunctional electronic detonator. Now, electronic detonators can be programmed like an electronic detonator. We can see, it will have a junction box with a chip on its side. Of course, if it opens now, it's not in it, it's empty. If in the early days, it was through detonating core detonators, he doesn't have the wiring. He only has one like this in the others. Such a device connected by a foot wire. In terms of current application status, we use the latest electronic detonator in China. It's programmable. When using it, first of all transactions must be certified. And on the detonator and on the explosives, all the places are coded and traceable. When you were blasting on the scene, to achieve 3 yards in one, apply for the detonation code from the competent unit only with the approval of the competent authority. Your electronic detonator can be detonated, but for many foreign places now, they may not be so strict in management. Their detonators are used, mainly considering a price issue. So it may still be mostly detonators. What about electronic detonators? Due to its cost issues, perhaps in some African regions, due to economic development issues, it's not that widely used yet. Compared to different types of detonators, it is in actual use. In fact, a big risk of use is the detonation rate. For example, you might have buried 100 sticks after your detonation command is issued. How many are there? It didn't explode. This part of it has a very high OD risk. So now, of course, China has production. In some places abroad, some places including Africa, it also has some small detonator factories. So one of the big problems with these detonator factories, what is its detonation rate, or how much yield can it achieve? If you are made in China, many thousands of rounds, there may only be 1 or 2 problems. It belongs to the category of very good quality. But if abroad, possibly a defective rate of 3,000 or higher, then the risk of use on site will be very high. Of course, for this kind of explosive, or something that is a civilian explosive in itself, its export controls are also relatively strict in light of the current situation. There should not be many domestic exports. Very little. What about the end of the video? Let me show you again. The detonator in my hand. Models of detonators and electronic detonators.